Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. We're here with Sneaky and Kate again.
Hello.
Hello.
Kate may be the silent partner today because you can hear a little Miss Chatterbox there. So, but she'll be around. So, Sneaky, we've been a little busy off camera, haven't we? Especially you, but why don't you show us what you've been up to?
Well, first off, I finally caught a bloating fish.
Let's claim that right now. Yeah, we spent... How long did we sit there waiting to catch that fish? We were there for about...
It was at least an extra half an hour or so with all three of us dedicated before we finally got the bloating fish.
Yeah, and so...
Now, we've got an option of a half a heart or an aluminum oreberry bush.
My instinct is the oreberry bush.
Yeah, that would kind of be my feeling, especially because... Remember, we're going to need aluminum to make
exactly. My thought is a heart, which is half of a life, which we have 23 of still, or something that is a recurring, growing product. And
as slowly growing, but yes.
Yeah. Well, there are things that we can speed that up. It's a plant. So, and we can automate it too. So we never used those in the previous series, but I mean, it's a renewable, consistent source of a specific material, which is hard to get in this game. So, all right. Well, if we're on the same page, let's grab that. All right. All right. So I'll just throw the fish in the box here. We're gonna have to sort. We're gonna have to organize this a little. We're getting a little. Well, organizing later. So you've got compost on the works here.
Yeah, I found a really, really nice way of making a bunch of dirt. 6 pumpkins makes 1 dirt, which means we no longer have to spend our precious saplings on dirt.
And since you seem to have managed to make 10 quality Agricraft pumpkins, means we are, well, golden for that kind of production.
Yes and no. I did manage to noob it up and fall off the cliff and took with me our precious sprinkler, unfortunately.
All right, well.
So that's a problem.
A fixable one.
But it is a fixable one because we're about to make a cobble gen and then we can get into the Stone Age and the Iron Age. So it's just as well that I went kind of hog wild on the Agricraft stuff because yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Okay. So next on the list, you said there were a couple other quests that we could claim rewards on.
Yep, actually, there's one that follows that millstone. It's called Millstone.
Yep. Quarter heart
or a bag. Might as well grab the bag and take potluck and see what we're doing with it. I mean, we're not really hurting for hearts.
Yep, that's my agreement.
And now it just detected the fact that somebody had made a slab furnace, and so a reward. Oh, ooh. That is an enchanted bone crook. If you look at it, it's shiny for a reward bag. Why don't we go ahead and pick up that crook and see what exactly it does?
Yeah, that would be pretty. That could be pretty cool, especially if we can fix it or something.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, snagged. Let's see what kind of.
Now, under Sky Farm.
Unbreaking. Am I reading this right? Unbreaking 6, Unfortune 6.
Ooh.
Am I reading those Roman numerals right? VI is 6, isn't it? Yeah.
VI is indeed 6. Okay. That is nice.
All right. Well, if Kate's going to be, there's actually a growing string tree over there. Kate, you can use. I think you can use that crook there.
Yeah.
I will totally take that.
Yeah.
Now under Sky Farm.
Yeah.
I made a rake.
Yeah.
And so the choice is either a mushroom
16
or
mushrooms.
16 mushrooms or a reward bag. We don't really need the 16 mushrooms because it gives us brown mushroom spores.
Right, so we'll grow
So reward bag is potluck, but at the same time, might be able to do a cool thing. The next one I can't do because it requires the agriculture journal, which requires book and quill, which requires black ink
and feathers,
which means getting into Botania in this pack, and it requires a feather. So we can't get into that one yet, although I imagine when we do that, it's going to kind of blow up and go, oh my god, look at all the stuff you've done.
All right.
Chef's tools, we haven't gotten into yet, but it's probably going to be the next thing we're going to get into in Sky Farm.
Yeah.
Because once we get a reliable source of stone, we can get the juicer, mixing bowl, and bakeware, and get that started. And that, by the way, Kate, is the start of where we're going to go to end up with cooking for blockheads. So that's going to be one you're going to like. Now let's check out Storage Wars, because I've actually unlocked 2 different quests in Storage Wars.
Okay, let's see.
Neither of them really have any choices about which rewards you get,
right, so
but if you'll notice, I've made a start of making some storage drawers that we remember from the end of our last Let's Play and how amazing those are.
Yeah, and you made a barrel.
I made a barrel. We're probably not going to use said barrel, but I made it.
Yeah, and you made fancy upgrades, which is storage drawers, which gives us 4 drawer keys. That's pretty cool. Or wait, have you finished that, or... No, that's fancy upgrades.
No, I have not finished the drawer keys. I've finished pretty storage.
Where did it go? Where is it? There it is. Pretty storage. Okay, 4 oak drawers. Okay. Okay. And you've got something on Mob Hunter, too.
Yeah, I made some punji sticks.
Punji sticks, or iron spikes, more precisely. Oh, no, punji sticks.
No, not iron spikes. Punji sticks.
Yeah, there we are. So we get some extra barricades out of that.
Which is not very useful yet. Sharp spikes are going to require a bunch of iron. We really aren't at that point yet.
Alright, so that claims all of the quests we currently have. Oh boy. Alright. I'll throw, let's see, storage drawers I'll throw in there. Throw those in there. Throw that in there. Oh, let's see what's in our baggies. Baggie 1. Oh, there's a tree. We get... 64 crop sticks and a wooden
Not
rig.
the worst thing in the world.
And number 2 gives us 3 mycelium.
That would be... Oh, snap.
We just scored big time. It's 0.64% chance to get that.
No, you don't understand.
I do. I know how hard mycelium is to get because you need to make witch water or something bizarre in here to get mycelium.
Not only that, but that causes mushrooms to spawn around it, including white mushrooms that can be used. With that, once we get to the point where we can make dough, we've got beef Wellington.
Yeah, we just
and spinach.
Did we? I think we just. I mean, 0.64% chance is a pretty amazing roll on a common bag. So we just hit that one out of the park, really, for luck. So I just threw that in. We're gonna want to start breeding that, and we're gonna want to basically use it one at a time. I think would be our safest bet. So use one and let it spread over a patch of dirt because it spreads just like grass does. Because we have 3 easily moved pieces of mycelium now.
Keep in mind, mycelium needs to be silk touched to be moved, otherwise it won't.
I know, that's why I say we'll use them one. We'll use one at a time, and we'll just be patient and let it spread. And the other 2 can be safe for later.
More specifically, what I'm wanting to do is set up a different area for that, which we can do after we set up the cobble gen that we were going to be doing.
Yes, that's not a... that can wait. Okay, so the cobble gen is a 5x5 structure. I'm just looking at the design here, and I'm trying to figure out which side is the front.
I believe it goes diagonal.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it on this.
It is fully symmetrical, so either direction you can't go wrong.
Okay then. So so it's 2. Yeah, so it's 5x5 design. So then I'm just going to start placing stone at the bottom layer. 1 there. 2, 3. Yeah, and then.
You know, there's something else you can do with that as well if we really wanted to be cheap.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
we could knock out the blocks underneath the 2 source blocks, and we could actually create a pillar of stone all the way down to make a winding staircase around to make it easier to go down.
Let's hold off on that for now, but that's something we could definitely do when when we want to change the design of this. That is a way to go.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So then layer 2 is 3 in a diagonal, like so. Okay then. Let's see if I can figure this out. Layer 4. The water lands on top of this block right here. And creates cobble there, and so we need a block right there. And a block right there. Uh-oh. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. I don't know if we have enough space to actually get at 2 of the cobble gen points right now. We're going to have to tweak the design of the place a little to be able to access. Okay, I'm really reluctant. I'm going to just put some... I've got a couple pieces of cobblestone here that I was going to use for this. I think I'll just put them down in the middle of it so we don't accidentally mine it. That goes there. That one right there. Okay, that's layer 4. Alright. Oh, sorry, layer 3. Okay. Ooh, that was close. I just about jumped off the edge.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap, indeed. Okay, so layer 3, then we have... Lava stream lands right in the middle here. So the lava is 1 layer up from here. So the lava will go right above this block. Alright, so layer 4. Gonna make this layer out of... You know, I'm mildly paranoid about making this side out of dirt. So let's do it 1 there, 2 there.
If you want, I can make you some more cobble.
Yeah, I'll just put the dirt on the side where we're not going to be mining right now. Actually, I can do even better. I'll put it 3. I just realized I can do it this way. I'll put that there instead. Okay, yeah, I guess we do need a bit more cobble. Do we have any stones kicking around?
Yeah, we've got some, and I've got about 15 dirt on me that I can turn into stones.
Okay. We don't need a lot more, but, yeah. Alright, so that's layer 4. So yeah, the lava goes up in there. It's going to fall down on that right there. Okay, now layer 5... Let's see if I can get there from outside the window here. I guess I don't really want to break the glass if I can avoid it. As convenient as it would be. Right. This is vanilla. It means I can jump. Okay, so we put a...
Here's 12 more cobble.
Perfect. Okay. Or drop it, just throw it in. Excellent. Okay. Alright, so we need a capstone over the lava source.
It would be advisable.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then wherever we're placing the water, we need a block on the level below. Right there. And then the water stream think I see this. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of this funny block here. We'll go. Boop. Okay, if I'm reading this design right, that is it right there. Water stream goes up here at the back, falls down on either side diagonal, and hits the cobble, and hits the lava. Yeah, I think this is right. So, let me just double check. Get it out of the way here. Yeah, I think this is it.
Well, here's the water bucket.
Okay, pass it up. Pass it over. Now, is there anything else we need to move water to while we're before we destroy this bucket? Because there's no turning.
Well, we may want another. Well, how much cobblestone do you have?
I have 5 right now.
Can you pass me about 3 of them?
Okay.
I'm gonna go hammer a cobble into dust and turn it into clay.
Okay, good call. I just want to look up one thing here right now. I'm curious. You know, we could probably get a transfer node going pretty early on here. Which would let us start automating the fully automating cobble. I think that'll be the first thing we can do, is just automating the production of cobble. Because the transfer node is a stone and redstone based item, so...
Yeah, but you're going to need a world interaction upgrade, which is going to be iron picks.
True. Well, that's true. Okay, so it's going to take a bit of stone before we can do that. Unless we're lucky and there's an iron pick out there somewhere in crafting, or in the rewards tree. We'll find out. But that's probably one of the early automations we're going to look at anyways, regardless. All right.
Definitely going to be one of the first things to automate, yes.
Okay, I sure hope Kate's not starving to death over there. Okay, are you otherwise under control?
I'm okay.
Okay, good. Yeah.
And I has clay.
Okay. So we are good to lava?
As Zisto says, lava bucket ho!
Alright, 1 full bucket of lava. Going into... This is the part where I have to be really careful. Alright. Here we go. Aha! Cobble gen. I think I might have destroyed part of the, Yep. I think I accidentally broke part of the actual generator there.
I think it repaired itself, though.
Nope, not exactly. There's a leak. It's nothing... It wasn't a serious part, but, there's definitely a minor...
Oops.
Nothing serious. It's not like there was anything here to wash away. It's just, be careful. The lava does take a few... It takes a few seconds for the cobble to come back. So you gotta not get too over-enthusiastic with the mining. Alright, the only downside I can see is that the cobble is prone to landing in the lava.
Well, that's gonna be true with any.
Fair enough. Fair enough, that is true.
And this is actually less prone than usual because it will typically follow the water flow down.
Fair enough. Ooh, I got a reinforced writing pick now.
Cool. You want to hand me over some of that, and I'll start hammering?
I was actually, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what you get from... What's the best sifting option? Cobble sifts into...
Cobble sifts most efficiently into the various metals that we're going to need.
Okay.
It also has a chance of getting gems like diamonds, etc.
All right.
So
well,
however, different things sift different things.
Yes.
Gravel sifting will get you the best chance for the highest quality metals. However, sand can get the ancient spores for mycelium creation,
which we don't need anymore.
Which we don't need as badly anymore. The dust is where you're going to get redstone dust as well as glowstone dust. Sand is also where we're going to get our good friend Certus quartz.
Right. Okay, well, I will do a little gravel. I'll do the cobble sifting, and if you want to start in on making some of those other materials, we'll probably need a second sifter as well. But, also, watch where you stand.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to sift a few things. I'm going to sift some cobble here and see what we get out of it.
You're not going to sift cobble. It has to be at the. It has to be at least gravel.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, let me. Now, do you have a decent spot for doing the hammering, or?
That's a good question. I'm just going to do it on this wooden area over here.
Well, I don't know if you want to be too close to the edge, but... Alright, let's see.
The other thing is, when you are at the cobble gen, you can use a hammer directly on the cobble gen instead of picking.
Okay, that's a good idea, too. Why don't I do that for a bit? Or is that what you're doing now?
I'm doing it now, but you can do it, too.
Yeah. I'm just going to try and make access to this other side of this thing so we can actually use the whole thing. Now that I actually have cobble, I can make some cobble slabs to walk on. Because suddenly, non-flammable materials are kind of important.
Yeah. So let me start sifting some of this gravel that I've done. See if we can't get some decent ores generation going.
Yep. How are things going, Kate?
Things are going okay.
Yeah.
We have sleep.
Oh, sleep. Merciful sleep.
Yay, which means I get to use 2 hands to play. Very exciting.
Cool. How's that, how's the return from that, crook?
Oh, good.
And have you tried repairing it? Or is it just not?
I haven't done that
You
much
may
with it
have
yet.
to use an anvil to repair that and not lose the enchantment.
Okay, that's true. And which means just don't let it break, I guess. But
Yeah.
I think it's going to last a little while.
Yeah, it's good. I've cut down a few trees and it's only just dented.
I just got +1.
Also, one other thing that I just thought of. We are going to want sand and gravel and clay, which is dust in water, because we are going to want to make a smeltery in very short order.
Right. And there's some special recipes, I'm assuming, for the smeltery materials, because...
No, it's just grout that's smelted.
Oh, right. Right. Grout. Yeah, that's right. Sand, gravel, and clay. Okay. All right. Oh, jeez. Have you looked up grout in TMI in the item search recently? Look up grout in the item system and look at the label on it.
Cute.
I am grout. Somebody really enjoyed Avengers, I guess. Or, sorry, not Avengers. Guardians.
Who knew? Gamers are nerds.
Who knew? What a concept. That's just... I like it. I approve. Alright, so... I think I better make a second hammer so that I can... If you want to hammer with the intent of making the Tinker's Table, I'll start hammering for the purpose of sifting.
We may actually be able to get away from hammering in fairly short order, actually. Oh. We may be able to move to a grindstone pretty rapidly.
Oh, yeah? We need those crystals, right? We need a crystal, if memory serves.
Yeah. By the way, for some reason, it didn't register the fact that you had a lava clay bucket at one point.
Oh? Oh. Annoying. That means we're going to have to waste another bucket on lava.
Yep.
Lava clay. Okay, well. Let me know when you've got one made and we'll just temporarily disable the... Unless you think there's value in having just a bucket of lava just in storage somewhere. In which case I'll just get a second bucket of lava cooking. What do you think? What else are we going to need lava for?
We're going to need lava. If nothing else, we're going to need lava to start our smeltery, so we might as well make another one. I've actually made another bucket already.
Okay, I'll just get it.
So,
I've just filled
four cobble makes a lava.
Already got it cooking.
Okay. Also, there's more efficient ways of doing a crucible, but we need to do that not up here.
No. Yeah. Temporary. Okay, so yeah, we need to sift for the grindstone. So we need the quartz grindstone.
Yeah, well, here's what I've got. So I don't have 4 of any one particular thing yet, so I'm just gonna start doing more. Just sift gravel until we get some iron, because we need iron in a hard way.
All right. Then I just need to make a hammer quick here. Let's see, which hammer is it? It's the... God, there's so many hammers in this now.
It's 2 dirt. It's 2 stone and 2...
2 sticks. There we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ex Nihilo... Alright, I'm just going to sift gravel bit by bit here. Because, yeah. Actually, I'm thinking I'm just going to start hammer collecting from the... Oh. Well, guess what? We've got 4... We've got, we needed, iron fragments. So we need iron ore gravel? Wait.
Yes, and then you hammer the iron ore gravel to make iron ore sand, and you hammer the iron ore sand to make iron ore dust, and the iron ore dust is what we're going to be smelting. But each time you hammer that down, there's a chance of getting more than 4 of the relevant iron ore thingies.
All right,
and so you end up positive.
All right. Well, I just made iron ore gravel. And now you hammer the gravel?
Yes.
Alright. This is why we need those grindstones, right? Okay, I just got 5 crushed iron ore out of it. So our reward is going to be... Hold on, does that mean we're... No, wait, there's another tier? Ore dust. Okay, I see. This is... To say we're going to need iron ore or iron automation. Ore automation is going to be a really interesting process in here. Or complicated. Alright, now we make an iron ore dust. And okay, I've made an iron ore dust. We're going to get 4 more iron ore dust out of that. Awesome. So that is a complicated process for getting materials. All right. So I've got 5 iron ore dust. I guess I'll make it 8. So I'll try and get it up to 8 so that we can smelt efficiently. But I'm just gonna.
I'm going to use this clay bucket, and I'm going to do this because, well, okay, as soon as it get done converting, because that's going to give us aluminum brass right off the bat.
Yeah,
it's going to give us 2 aluminum brass ingots as a reward for the the lava bucket. So that's worth a bucket.
Yeah.
It's about halfway through, too.
Cool. Well, I think we will call it an episode here and do a little bit of material grinding and come back when we are ready to do some more actual creating, because we need some ores and stuff, and this is going to be a pretty involved process. And by involved, I mean boring.
Grinding until your eyes bleed.
Not quite. I think we'll be able to get past this pretty quick if we're careful, but there's a certain random element that we don't really need to record every square inch of. So, yeah, I'm going to make a whole bunch of gravel and sift away, and we'll see if we've got enough good stuff to move on in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Take it easy.
See ya.